My name is Peyton Fleming, and I have here
Jaime Ricklefs.
And Jaime, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. I am a mother of two. I have Samantha and Benjamin. They are 5 and 7. I have a husband named Alex. I live in Warrenville. I have a master's in historical studies focusing on women's femininity during World War II, which was really interesting. Well, I think it's interesting. But for the last 15 years, I've been a supply chain manager. So my current position is that I supply chain for a chain company. So I supply chain.
All right, so good. So what specifically motivated you to run for the DuPage County Board?
It was really my kids. When we moved to DuPage County, we originally lived in Lombard, and we just really loved the area. We eventually moved to Warrenville, which is going to be our forever home. And the Warrenville that we moved to is the Warrenville that I want my kids to be able to live in when they're ready to settle down themselves. So it really is protecting DuPage and helping those that live here to be able to live here permanently.
Okay. If elected, what are 1 or 2 goals that you hope to accomplish?
My first goal is affordable housing. Approximately 6% of people live in poverty in DuPage County. The actual national average is about 12%. So we are already starting above and beyond of what we could do. So it's not that many people. It's about, well, it is too many people, but it's about 57,000, which means it's an opportunity to build houses to get those people out of poverty and into better situations. And then the next thing is I would really like to see a youth delegate on the DuPage County Board. I think the youth don't participate enough, and I think it's partly because it's so hard to get into politics. And so if we can have somebody there giving their voice, giving their thoughts and opinions on what's going on in DuPage, I think that would be really important.
Yeah, totally. A quarter of students at Wheaton Warrenville South High School are considered low income. I would imagine that this number grows with the current inflation crisis. What are your specific plans to assist low income or disadvantaged families in DuPage County?
One of the things we talked about was affordable housing. Unfortunately, that's not an immediate solve. So it will be a long-term process, and it's a multiple things that we should be doing. So it's a combination of tiny homes. It's building, making more requirements that any new buildings have to provide more affordable options. It is working with the cities and municipalities to make sure that when they want to do something, the county is there to step in and help them. It's working with Habitat for Humanity, who already builds affordable housing, to make sure that they have better funding and that we will work with them to help with permits and zoning and things that they would normally have to wait maybe weeks or months, fast track all that to make sure that it's happening for them.
Yeah. And all right, last question. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with the voters?
Yes, and it's about youth votes. There's some really interesting numbers, and I want to make sure that I'm doing them right, so I'm going to read these off. They have found in the last 5 elections, individuals between 19 and 24, 85% showed an interest in politics, 74% care who get elected, and 81% say they plan to vote. But you guys know the actual number of 18 to 24? It's about 50%.
Yeah.
And so it's really getting that final step.
Yes.
Getting you to the poll.
All right. Well, thank you very much, Jaime. And that is our interview.